Charlie 4, Whiskey X-Ray Charlie.
Whiskey X-Ray Charlie, roger. And what's the name there?
Whiskey X-Ray Charlie, roger. And what's the name there? The name here is Brent, Bravo Romeo Echo November Tango, roger.
Roger, Brent. And whereabouts are you located, sir?
Roger, Brent. And whereabouts are you located, sir? We're located in western Kentucky, about 35 miles east of Paducah.
Roger, Brent. And what radio are you running today, sir?
Roger, Brent. And what radio are you running today, sir? I'm running a TS-890 Kenwood, and just wanted to get your opinion on the audio.
Well, gosh, we do have a setup procedure. Starts with you being sure that you're in that 100 to 2900 transmit bandpass mode. Roger, are you familiar with that?
Transmit bandpass mode. Roger, are you familiar with that? Yeah, I'll double check for you.
Yes, so it should be in settings, and we want 100 to 2900. That will be the best performance for your radio, Roger?
900, that will be the best performance for your radio, Roger? Roger, yeah, that's exactly where I'm setting at.
Great. Okay, so our setup procedure starts with you engaging your compressor at a 3. It's a token amount, something you'll never hear on the air, but it does exactly what we need it to do. So compressor on and at a 3, Roger?
We need it to do, so compressor on and at a 3, Roger? Okay, that, you kind of throw me on that one. I've got the input level, is, I've got an input and output, and they're both on a hard effect, sitting on 60, Roger.
Yes, sir. Okay, take your output of the compressor to 50, and your input to the compressor at 30. So the output is at 50, and the input is at 30, Roger?
The output is at 50, and the input is at 30, Roger? That's 30 and 50.
Roger. All right, now I want you to move to your ALC with mic gain in hand, and as you say the magic word, audio, I want you to stretch the first word of first part of audio out, and you become a human test generator, audio, and I want you to not stress it, just say it like you would any other word in a Qso, and I want you to adjust your mic gain until your ALC is running 2/3, Roger?
To adjust your mic gain until your ALC is running 2/3, Roger?
Stretch it out some.
Audio, that's it. Stretch it out some.
Yeah, so you can stretch that out just a little bit more. Audio, it's so easy to adjust that way. Just stretch that word, the first of it out, audio, and then adjust your mic gain to where you're 2/3 on your ALC.
Audio, and then adjust your mic gain to where you're 2/3 on your ALC. Wow, that's it right there.
All right, and so now I want you to move to your tone control EQ page.
Now I want you to move to your tone control EQ page. Okay.
Alrighty, and I want you to give me about 10 seconds and tell me about your antenna system so that I can listen to you, Roger.
Seconds and tell me about your antenna system so that I can listen to you, Roger. Roger. The output is about 200 watts, an AL811 amp on a dipole at about 35 feet, at about 35 feet. Roger.
Yes, sir. Now, what kind of an equalizer do you have? Is it a 3-band equalizer, 8-band, or what do you got there?
Yes, sir, do you have? Is it a 3-band equalizer, 8-band, or what do you got there? It's just a standard TS-890. It's just the EQ it's on here. It goes from 0.3 to 5.1 kilohertz.
All right, so how many controls do you have? Is that an 8-band?
All right, so how many controls do you have? Is that an 8-band? It's 18.
Okay, so you have 2 controls for each band or 3?
So you have 2 controls for each band or 3?
Let me put that another way. Do you have more than 1 control for each frequency?
Let me put that another way. Do you have more than 1 control for each frequency? Equalizer adjustment, correct?
I'm sorry, we doubled there. Repeat your last.
I'm sorry, we doubled there. Repeat your last. I said you confused me a little bit on that. You are talking about the TX equalizer adjustment, correct?
Yes, sir. And, normal equalizer would be a 3-band, bass, mid-range, and treble. You could have a 2-band, bass, and treble. You could have an 8-band. I'm just trying to figure out what you got there, sir.
An 8-band? I'm just trying to figure out what you got there, sir. Well, I hate to say this, but I don't really know enough about the equalizer to tell you. My readings are, it goes from like 0.3 to 5.1.
Okay, so and how many tonalities does that cover from the bottom to the top? How many controls?
Cover from the bottom to the top. How many controls?
Let me put this another way. Can you vary those frequencies, or are you locked into those frequencies specifically? In other words, can you vary the frequency of each one of those like a parametric, or are you locked into whatever that frequency is?
Or are you locked into whatever that frequency is? No, I can vary them. I can, there's slides. They'll vary.
All right. Do you have something at the top end in treble around 2.7K?
Something at the top end in treble around 2.7K? Yes, I do.
Alrighty. And where is that currently at level-wise?
Alrighty. And where is that currently at level-wise? It's setting at a +4.
Alrighty. And is a +5 max, or can you go to a +10?
+5 max, or can you go to a +10? Okay, it's setting at +6 right now. That is max.
Ah, okay. Sounds good. Now we want everything in the mid-range flat. So everything from 400 cycles to 1.6 should be flat. Cutter boost nothing. Just flat 0. Roger.
Boost nothing. Just flat 0, Roger. Okay, that was 2.7, and I pushed it to +6. I'm a little new at the equalizer. I haven't had much experience with these things, Roger.
Yes, sir. You're sounding really good. Now, I want to get your bottom end nailed down there. Do you have anything around 200 cycles, 190 cycles, 250 cycles?
Around 200 cycles, 190 cycles, 250 cycles? Yeah, I've got yes, the 2.1, the 1.8, 1.5.
Down at the bottom end, from the bottom. What do you have at the bottom?
Down at the bottom end, from the bottom. What do you have at the bottom?
Please don't tune up on an active frequency.
Are you talking about the 0.3 up on an active frequency?
Yeah, last thing on the bottom there, is that 300 or 200?
Last thing on the bottom there, is that 300 or 200? Be 300.
Okay, and what do you have below 300? Do you have anything below 300?
Okay, and what do you have below 300? Do you have anything below 300?
Do not tune on an active frequency.
Set up, it starts out at 0. Do not tune on an active frequency. The next slide is 0.6, the next slide is 0.9, and it goes all the way up to 5.1, and that's your slides.
Yes, sir. Okay, say 300 cycles, then do that plus 3 from where you are. 300 cycles boost, 3 clicks from where you are.
From where you are. 300 cycles boost, 3 clicks from where you are. Okay, that was actually all the way up on the 200.
I'm sorry, repeat.
I'm sorry, repeat. Okay, I just moved it 3 clicks. It was actually all the way up on the 2.1.
Are you talking at the low, on the base side, the low side, the bottom side, Roger?
At the low, on the base side, the low side, the bottom side, Roger? Roger, if that's what that is, like I say, I don't know about the equalizer. I'm just telling you what the setting, what it is, and it's that is the 2.1 setting goes from a positive 6 all the way down, to a negative, I think negative 14, and I brought it down 3 clicks.
Yes, sir, Brent, and I just moved down to the Georgia SDR, and you're crystal clear down there. So what I want to do, I think you're sounding beautiful, but I want to get some nice recording from you. Why don't you give me about 15 seconds and tell me the best thing you like about amateur radio, Roger?
15 seconds and tell me the best thing you like about amateur radio, Roger? Roger. Well, first of all, I'd like to say I appreciate you taking the time to help me check the audio. And I've been inactive for several years, so I've forgotten a lot. And I enjoyed getting in here and meeting new people and making new friends and DXing. I just enjoyed the hobby all the way around, Roger.
Yes, sir. Beautiful recording, Brent. Now, I want you to do one thing extra. I want you to go back to your ALC meter with mic gain in hand, and I want you to reset your ALC reading at mid-scale at 2/3 by using the word audio. You know, we've done a lot of EQing there, and anytime you, like when you change your microphone to another microphone, or when you change your EQ, you should always go back to your ALC meter and verify that your level is correct. So go ahead and reset your ALC by saying the word audio and manipulate the mic gain control until your ALC is showing 2/3. Roger?
Control into your ALC is showing 2/3. Roger? Roger. Audio. That's 2/3. And the processor is actually turned off.
Okay, gosh, you should leave that on because it doesn't do much, but it does help, in taking your level, not necessarily so much up off the floor, but it also acts as takes the top off if you happen to get hot on the mic. So I do recommend that compressor be on at a 3 and just leave it on at a 3, Roger. It's something you will never hear it on the air, Roger.
Just leave it on at a 3, Roger. Something you will never hear it on the air, Roger. Roger. Okay, I turned it back on. I had just forgot a while ago to turn it back on, Roger.
Yes, sir. That looks really good. I'd leave it just like that. And we'll be posting this up on YouTube by noon tomorrow. So you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. It'll take you right to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 2,300 Qso-Vlog air check recordings. Roger?
In a series of 2,300 Qso-Vlog air check recordings. Roger?
Roger. Okay, sir. I appreciate it very much, and you have a good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Brent 73, sir. You have a great afternoon and a beautiful weekend. And with that, gosh, I see by the clock on the wall there's a dead fly. So we got to get out of here. We've enjoyed it, and hopefully you have. And if so, if you want to hear your audio, go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. We'll take you to this recording on YouTube, and I'll have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow. So with that, we'll say 73, and this is KC9VKV, returning the frequency back to normal amateur radio use. KC9VKV, clear.